Okay, Bigsofti. What is it? How good is it? And where does it come from? So, Bigsofti, Kickstarter project. Signed up for it. Now, I ordered from it like it's been several months ago. I don't even know when. I want to say like back in the late summer, something like that, midsummer. Anyway, it finally arrived yesterday, January 19th, 2021. Today is January 20th, 2021, and I've had a little bit of a chance to use it, just kind of play with it, not actually use it. So what is it? Well, it is a very soft light for taking selfie video with your mobile phone or tablet or something like that. Now, it can also be used with a webcam. It can be used anywhere that you want just a nice, big, soft light. So it has this, and actually I should take the clip off. And that's how it comes. Now, first, I just want to talk about the construction of it. And there are some things about this that I noticed right off the bat that is just really, really annoying. At least to me. I don't know if it'll annoy you. So, construction. I would like to say, I would like to not have to say that it feels cheap. It's just like, it's not impact plastic. It feels like the kind of plastic that if you drop it one time on a hard surface, something is going to crack. At least that's the impression I get. This is like a mounting bar here, and it doesn't flex or anything, but it just feels kind of like a cheaper plastic. So now this got a little bit of spring to it, but I wouldn't trust, I don't know, it just feels cheap. That's my opinion. Just my opinion. So this slides onto here like this. And then I don't have a mobile phone that I can use or a cell phone. I have a tablet here. I'm actually using my phone right now as a monitor for the camera, the Osmo Pocket. So this would slide on, and obviously you would want to put it in an area where it doesn't hinder your webcam or something like that. On this tablet, the cameras are right there. So that's it. And now let's get to the working of it. I'm going to take it back off because it doesn't need to be on there for me to show you. So right here is the power button, and right here is the dimmer switch. That's the only two controls you have, and then you have a USB-C cable. So let's just open up and see what comes in the box real quick before we get started, because I did get two of these. This is the second unit, and obviously you get a card here. Not a lot of instructions. This is like on use of it, but this is just warranty instructions. So inside the box you get your mount, and you get the light, and you get a nice USB-C cable, and it's one of those silicone ones. It's very very soft and bends and flexes very easy. So let's get that out of the way. Now, the package that I signed up for came with two accessories. So I got a shoe mount and an adhesive mount, and a shoe mount and an adhesive mount for each light. And I believe I paid, this was like $120, but then you had to pay shipping. So now let's get back to the light itself. Now I'm going to turn my overhead light down here. I just want to show that they have a status bar, and all you have to do is rub your finger over it, and the status bar lights up to show how well charged it is. So obviously you see this one is fully charged, and this one only has a couple of lights on it. So now, with that said, we can turn our overhead back on. Now, the annoying thing about this is that when you touch this, it comes on. Oh, that sounds like a nice thing, but in my opinion, I don't like it, because when you're handling it and you're trying to mount it or something, see, like right there, it just comes on. Doesn't seem to come on when it's in your pocket, but as soon as you touch it, it comes on. Now, let me go into more detail here. So it has, and I'm going to turn the light this way. So it has different color temperatures. This is, okay, there's your color temperature orange, because you got two sets of lights in there. You're not going to be able to see that on camera, but that's color temperature orange. Press the power button again, and you get a mid-range, and press it again, and you get all white or that bluish light. And then this is your dimmer switch down here. So there's the dimmest setting. 1, or that would be 2, 3, 4. Now that has 5. That goes down. Now let's just turn this one on. And we're going to put this on the white light. And we got, okay, so there's our dimmest setting. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that. And on this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So they seem to be fine. It has a little bit of a tilt here, so that when you have it mounted, you can tilt it a little bit. Let's get to the shoe mount. Is probably the one that I would use the most. So the shoe mount is nice because it's got a 1/4-20. Let's see if I can get that. It's got a 1/4-20 thread. And like here is a GoPro or action camera mount. And this will allow you to now mount the light anywhere you would mount an action camera, which I wouldn't really recommend. But in other words, you can use it to put it on a tripod, maybe a little tabletop tripod. Actually, I had a tabletop tripod laying around here somewhere. Let's see. We got this little guy right here. This is one of those Jobies. This is a magnetic one, which is nice. So you could, put it on something like this. If I can get that on there. This would be great for desktop use. If you wanted to do a little bit of like product photography, anything where you need light close up. I mean, so you have all these other options rather than just using it on your phone or your tablet or something like that. So what are my overall thoughts about it? Well, my overall thoughts are this unit here, I wasn't having any problems with. This unit, the one that is depleted a little bit, but this unit over here, I was having some problems when I went to cycle through the dimmer switch. Now, it's not going to do it on camera, of course, because I did a fresh charge on it. Okay. So there, I just had it happen. You just seen it. So, and now it will not turn on. It will not turn on. Nothing happens. So you just seen it right there. I was talking about it. And let me see if I can get this USB cable over here. I have a USB cable that's almost long enough. Now, again, I cannot turn it on at all. But if I plug it in to the USB, I now have my, it's hard to get the camera on this. I have my status lights, and now it turns on, and it is hooked to the USB cable. So now I unplug it from the USB cable. It turns off. Now it turns on. Okay, now I'm going to cycle through the dimmer switch. Now it just turned off. And all I did was touch the dimmer switch. I didn't touch the power. Meanwhile, this guy's over here, he's chugging away, right? So, and I'm going to do this again. I'm going to reach down. I wish my USB was longer, and I can't move my camera, but the camera can get this. I'm plugging this in. As soon as I plug it in, it will come on. And right now, it's saying that it's got 3 full lights and it's got a blinking light. So as soon as I unplug it, it goes out. Turn it off. No problem. Okay, you see the status? The status shows a full charge. So now turn it on. Okay. Run through the cycles of the dimmer switch. Bright. And then it dies. So now I have a different opinion about Bigsofti. Looks like a 50-50 shot is what it looks like. I get 2 of them, and one is good, and this one doesn't even have a full charge. This one has 2 lights. Actually, what I had done, I had turned this on while I was eating my dinner, and I just left it sit on high to see how long it would go before the battery went dead. And then this one will not turn on, and that is the power switch. Dimmer switch. But we'll do it one more time for good luck. Plug it in. Shows 3 lights and 1 light blinking, so it's almost a full charge. And touch the power button. Comes on. And while it's plugged in, you can go through the cycle with no problem. Different color temperatures, no problem. As soon as we unplug it, now it seems to be staying on. Could it be the color temperature mode? Could it be? There's the mode that it was on when it shut off. What I think it is, I think when it receives a certain charge to a certain level, it doesn't have a problem. But as soon as it drops down in its power level, see, I had it plugged in for a few seconds, so it charged it. Oh, there we go. Did it again. Okay, so I'm going to kind of end the video right there. Again, this is just my opinion and just showing you, brand new. I haven't even used them yet, and one is a dud, definitely. Bigsofti, Kickstarter. I'll put a link to in the description box. You make your own decision about that.